Oh boy, my whole setup is messed up. Hold on. I forgot to open my timer. Okay. As the title says, going for a sub 16. I won't be able to get I won't be able to get world record as that is a 1440 and yeah, I don't know if I can shave off 2 minutes without with little to no difficulty. So, you know, I guess I'll take what I can get. Just gonna try and PB, try and get a sub 16 something. Nothing huge, but big enough. Why is the quality so bad? What was I gonna do? I don't remember. We're gonna change something. Oh, that's it. Got it. Hey, that took too long. I'll probably take a break at some point because I don't have anything to drink. um, let's see here. Don't share to that one. Okay, almost ready. All right. Well, Sable has very good music. I am actually going to turn it off. Um, let's see. Just gonna do that one, I guess. Um, turn that down. Sound effects volume down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna practice a little bit because it's been a minute. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Controller was on the floor. I was playing Warframe last night, so and I had my controller plugged in, and that was just I was like, what is that? It sounds like someone's like taking roofing off or something. Like it was just or it's like they were drilling into the wall, and turns out it was just my controller on top of my uh, my PC case. It was just incredibly loud. All right, I did practice these a bit. Boom. And thanks to the Discord, the Sable Speedrunning Discord, I better understand how these work. Originally, I was just like doing this and waiting for that to happen, which while it works, isn't 100%. So instead, you just gotta go at it with the front, and then if you go far enough back, it's more of an art than a science. Boom. Because essentially, when you're strafing, it'll just push you wherever. Like it'll try and keep going forward. So by taking the front and just ramming the front of your bike into something, it just works. Which is great. But I think this is the most consistent setup is to go back. Oh, that one was rough. Sometimes you'll get a really good one. It'll fling you right down the hole. But it's not very often. There we go. And then you just go like that. Okay, there's that one. Essentially, all the clips are essentially the exact same. At least the first 2 out of 3. So most of them. The only one that's any different at all is the last skip, the whistle skip, which, oh, that was the wrong button. I meant to click load instead of continue. The whistle skip allows you to bring the bike, Simoon, underneath the temple. Sorry, oh man. 2 people have now beaten my record, or my PB, and it feels bad. And one of them joined the Discord at like 9 a.m. today and was like, I got a 15. It's like, oh, fuck. Damn it. We have 1540, which is very impressive, actually. Yeah, no, very, like, great job. It's, like, a 15 isn't, like, super hard to get, but it's not, like, it isn't trivial either. It's like getting, like, a 6-minute in the original Super Mario Brothers. It's like, okay. I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's whatever, but for just starting out, that's kind of legendary. Then again, there isn't much to do wrong in this run. Okay, I need to... Oh, that was not it. Oof. The camera, when doing these kind of clips, is miserable. Oh, this will happen. Or you'll be like this, and Simoon won't be able to move. It's like, damn it. This thing again didn't work. Okay, I touched out. Oh, that certainly didn't work. Oh. There we go. Come on. Well, at the wrong rock, but which also happens quite often. Like this clip's relatively consistent, but it's not great. Maybe I'm just bad at it. Oh, come on again. I don't even think there's a way to fix it either. If it gets stuck like that. No. And then just back into the rock. Back into the rock. No, that's just not gonna work, I don't think. Okay, so I think I know the problem. I mean, obviously, Simoon doesn't want to clip right on top of me. There we go. That should be better. Alright. The one thing with practicing this clip is if you get it right, it makes it really hard to practice it more. If you keep going like I did, but also be warned, this game's symbols are really bad because the worm's here. Like, some of these are just super out of place. And I'm not sure why. There's not many of them. But, like, this one, the cartographer's balloon's right here. So just make sure you know that. Also, you can fast travel, because the subreddit for this game is just full of people who don't know you can fast travel. Like 9 out of 10 people, and they're like, "Help! My bike went underground." And it's like, just fast travel. Like, what? You can fast travel? It's like, why didn't you try that? This game is essentially just Breath of the Wild without combat. Of course, you can fast travel. Every game like Breath of the Wild has fast travel. I think. I don't know. I haven't played most of them. Although I've heard wildly mixed things about Horizon Zero and Immortals Phoenix Rising. I've heard for the most part that they're just shittier versions of Breath of the Wild. So, I mean, there's that. I know some people will like them more, but I don't know. I just don't like Ubisoft open worlds anymore. There's just so much shit to do and none of it's fun. Like, I don't... Like, for Breath of the Wild, you go walk up a tower, and you're like... You look around. Oh, there's something interesting. You mark it, and you go there. And then for Horizon Zero, or not... Yeah, Horizon? Was that Ubisoft? I felt like it was. Yeah. You just, like... You just use essentially the, Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed. But instead you have to be on towers, like in Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know that there are legitimate defenses for the game, and I've read a few of them, but for the most part, it's like, well, the writing's funny. And it's like, well, the problem is it seems that the game's witty humor is easily unlikable and gets annoying quickly. Which the game's a lot of... which is a problem a lot of games have. Like, oh, we're going to make this character witty, and it's like... I find myself pretty witty, and I'm not always making stupid quips. It's, you gotta save them, you know? Gotta be the right moment to make a stupid quip. It can't just be all the time, always. Which apparently the gods in that game do. But whatever. It's so weird, there's so many of those message boxes, and they only ever use it once in the game. You only ever get one message. Like, it feels like just a waste of time and effort on the developer's part. But, oh well. I always underestimate where the, where Stan Cutter is. Overestimate. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's further this way. Nope, it wasn't. Damn. Gotta hate it when you just start climbing the wall. There we go, that's pretty good. The problem is that trick without a setup is like canonless in whoa, sorry, my chat just did something weird. Just like reload my chat room. It's like canonless in Mario 64, where without a setup, where you're just like up against the wall, it's, if you don't get it the first time, you're not doing great, and it might take a while to get it. But then there's a setup, but it's luckily the same speed. So unlike canonless, which is super long setup, and also a legendarily difficult trick to pull off. Because that whole, like, you're not supposed to be able to do it. And everything. And, I mean, Nintendo's pretty well known for making incredibly polished games. You don't play Nintendo games because you want to find jank. You play Nintendo games because you're like, oh, this will be a clean and well-built gaming experience. For the most part. I think Breath of the Wild was probably one of their buggiest. And it wasn't bad. There was a few performance issues, which this game copied. Like in the creepy forest area, there's just... In both games, there are huge performance issues. Korok Forest, ugh. Terrible performance. And then the Misty Forest here in Sable is so bad, too. I mean, then again, I'm so used to low FPS from years of gaming on a laptop, it doesn't even matter anymore. Well, my PC is nice. It's not super nice. So a problem I actually have is I was playing Rainbow Six. And sometimes the loading screens would be like, I'm going to get up to 1200 FPS. It's like, what? And then the game would crash. And it's like, God, I wonder why. Maybe they're at so many frames per second, I literally can't perceive them all. On a loading screen. And even though my game's capped at 60 FPS, I think that's just normal for Rainbow Six. Because I certainly couldn't find a setting for it, which is weird. But, I know that some games don't like capping FPS for whatever reason. That was a really bad start to that. But, cap your FPS. Why did it go to 31? What? Why did my FPS go to 31? That's not supposed to be possible. I capped it at 30. Game, be better. Cap your FPS. There's a really beautiful song playing right now. That's like... actually persists. Oh, always. I always go right there. That I think is... It plays, I think, for its whole duration of about 2 minutes. So usually you'd hear it all the way up to, like, right next to the Chum Queen lair. Which is that monolithic thing in the distance. With the pink. Also, I prefer the Chums to Koroks, personally. I mean, they're both incredibly helpful. And... But there's also, like... 834 less Chums than there are Koroks, so... Well, it takes a few hours to find them all. It's not the... like 10 to 15 that it takes to find all the Koroks. Even if you know where they all are, it's just getting there. I wonder how long you spend finding all Koroks in that, like, yahaha, you found me animation. But it's not very long. There's just so many of them. The same problems in actually Mario Odyssey. With the moons, that there's so many that you spend, like, I think over an hour of in-game time if you collect them all just in that animation of the you collected a moon, good job. It's like, that's an hour of my life I won't get back. I mean, I didn't collect them all because I'm a vague completionist if it's easy enough. Like, I didn't complete Breath of the Wild. Even though I wanted to, I don't have the time for that, man. I've already spent too much time in Breath of the Wild. Come on. What the fuck? Just let me in the wall. Thank you. Jeez. I mean, that was a really good split, but still. I can still be annoyed. Those are actually the getting on my bike was one of the most annoying things in this entire game. Because it has the classic thing of, oh, you didn't get on your bike? I'm going to make you suffer for the next 10 seconds while it won't let you on your bike. And then as you're spamming X to get on your bike, it will get on and then get off again. It's like, stop. But it happens. It doesn't happen super often. But the fact that it happens at all. Also, there's apparently a new strategy. That means that I think the best possible time you can get in this category that we found so far is like a 14:10-ish. When you're getting the Shade Mask, apparently you can clip Simoon into the cave. So actually get back onto the bike so that you can just drive right to Seven Bells to do the thing to activate the message box. And one of the Discord members asked why we need the Shade Mask, because I think in your first playthrough, you'll spend so long trying to get a mask. But you'll explore that first area a lot. Probably go with the Mechanist Mask first. That, I think after your first mask, and a certain amount of time, you're allowed to go back to the camp. Then again, I don't know. It was a long time ago that I got my first ever mask in this game, so. But I feel like I remember immediately after getting that, I got the update to the quest saying that I could go back to the Ibex camp. That was kind of a rough bike ride. I need to cut through these more. Ugh, I've got shit stuck on my braces. Yeah. But so far we're doing pretty good. On pace for a 16:05, I think, which is pretty good. I'm not going to try the new trick in this run because I don't even know how that works. I don't know if there's actually any runs with it used yet. So why are there cacti under the water? Who put those there? And why are some of these pillars floating and others aren't? Yeah, no, that was a rough bike ride. Oh, damn it, grab the fucking mask. Okay. I've actually, I think, seen runs ended there. Where people be trying to grab the Shade Mask and it just doesn't. It's like, oh, fuck. I don't know why, but that basket just doesn't have the greatest hitboxes. Oh, a sign. Huh. First thing I did when coming here, immediately followed that path. That massive snake-looking power cable. Because why wouldn't you? It's just sitting there. And that was fine. This is the place I've gotten the most consistent glitch launches. Okay. The only thing that's faster on PC is moving around in the map. Otherwise, everything else is about the same. Oh, that was actually pretty... Oh, fuck. That was pretty good. Let's start the cutscene. There we go. That poor Ibex camp split is so unreliable. Because I sometimes it'd be like sitting here talking, and then like right now I'd be like, oh, fuck, I forgot to do the split. But I'm going to do it like right as that text box opens, I think. As long as I remember. I've been watching, well, re-watching, actually. A YouTube series from early 2020, Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. So fucking funny. I've watched it like 4 or 5 times now. But it's so good. And I actually still watch the streamer who made it. Because it is comedy gold, you know? Like, it's entirely improv. Well, most of it's improv. A vast majority of it's improv. You know, you gotta have some scripted events, no matter what. Things can't be just, like, left up to chance. But... oh. It's great. I would highly recommend it. And they're actually not doing, like, a direct follow-up to it. But something... come on. But something very close, which is... the gnome run in Half-Life Alyx. Yeah, no, this won't be a sub 16. It'll be good, but it won't be a sub 16. No, it just can't be. I gotta get that first skip better. And I got okay. If I drove better, that would have been. How is this so close to my previous best? And it may actually be worse. No, it'd be better by a few seconds, but maybe. Wow, that was. How's that? What? That was not a 1753. I think that was better by a few seconds. I didn't actually check. But I just have to get better at oh god, I got something stuck in my braces. I've got to get better at driving to the town. I guess I can actually just practice that. That end split is so weird. I don't know why it's a 1753 when that was clearly in the 16s. But whatever floats its boat, I suppose. Well, if I go into settings, that's not it. No, it's if I go here and edit split, like the end has 1637.79. But I don't know how this fucking thing works. Auto splitter. Is it auto splitter? Start timer at 0. Is there a preset, like, let's see here. Split best possible time. Oh. Never mind, I just... Whoops. Well. That was... I am not great at this. Well, I guess we'll have fresh numbers for the Apex mask. I know this isn't super interesting. I want this to actually function the way I want it to, because I want to have like best possible time, if at all possible, just because that's like interesting, and I mean it's just good to know. Oh, there we go. Okay. What do you want? Wow, that's a very aggressive emote. Good job. Oh, I guess I don't have Better TTV installed. Well, I do. I just don't know if I have it enabled, which is kind of annoying because I really like Better TTV. Okay. Okay. Always gotta love that. Yeah, no, live split is so weird. So best. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that's actually a pretty good time. I think it's a little off because I accidentally deleted the Bex mask. Which is whoops. But you know how it is. Okay, there we go. Alright. Great. That's everything. Now then, I need to practice getting to the shade mask. Do we know if the best way is to go around the town? Because I don't know the clip into the cave. But I don't know what's best for that. Okay. Is that faster than just strafing through the water? Maybe that's what I've been doing, but it's a little slow. Okay, now I just gotta set a marker over here. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, map inputs on controller are fine, but they are a little slow. But I tried on keyboard, but just kept just autoing to the journal or to the quest, which was super annoying. I love the submarine strat though; it's really funny. Yeah, same. I'm actually playing on controller right now. I just found it. Yeah, I would say the time loss is negligible though. I've played it a little bit on keyboard and it's not as. Oh yeah, no, I'm Oh yeah, you guys really the record for pre 3.6 is crazy good. Like that 1330 is like, how is that even possible? Is that 1330? I think 1332 or something. Crazy. 53. Yeah, like those are. They're really something else. Yeah, I don't know where some of those seconds are coming from. Like, he just destroyed them. It's like I'm just struggling. I took like 3 seconds off, and that's the best I've done so far. I've only done one run, but yeah, that's actually most of it. I'm really bad when it comes to the bike and actually getting places efficiently. Because there's like spots like this that are essentially worthless, just dead ends. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely aim towards the ship. I wasn't really doing. I was going way too far. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, I love when the world doesn't load in. Like the crashed ship is pretty good. I would say if you're up near that, you're just too far. And then once this renders in, then I mean. I guess I could see going around. Dick-shaped rock. Well, that's. There's a lot of dick-shaped rocks in this game. I mean. No. It happens to the best of us. Everyone's had days where they're just like, my brain don't function. And it's like, yeah, I feel that. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Ugh. Luckily, with it being Wednesday and all, although the only problem is we're having like kind of an ice storm right now. So there's like light rain and then it's just cold as shit. So I spend like 5 minutes before school scraping my car off, and then after leaving school, I had to do the same thing, like before leaving. It's like, ugh. I just spent like 20 minutes just scraping terrible bumpy ice off my car. Just... oof. But otherwise, oh yeah, no, it's rough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love living like on the foothills, but it's just when it, although it has been a weird winter up here. Like no snow until January. Oh, it's, I mean, my first time was a bit under 19, and then my second time was 17. So as long as you practice the clips, you're good. That's the only thing that's different, is the one clip. So other than that, like, that's it. So with your practice in pre 3.6, I think you'll do fine. I don't know if you'll beat that 1440 that's up there now, but you could try. Like, the strats you have to do in this, oh god, in this category aren't too much different, but they're just different enough. Like, the sand cutter clip is really annoying. Oh, I lost all my momentum. Here we go. I'm really bad at the temple. Like, I know it's like a 10-second long segment, but I just, it's not even complicated. Just, it's the most complicated movement in the entire run, and it's 5 seconds in. Because otherwise, you're just running. Like, that's it. You're not jumping around like crazy. It's just, oh. Especially jumping off that ledge. I've failed that almost every single time. Because I wait too long to jump. Here we go. I don't know what we would do if, like, for whatever reason, sand cutter wasn't in the game. I mean, that would just end everything. But I remember starting off that area, which, I mean, wouldn't be terrible, but it would be, oh, I didn't move during the loading screen. It's so weird they can move during the loading screen. It just doesn't mesh with my brain. That's the only problem, is it's, the temple itself is super short. There's just like 3 minutes of cutscenes. There we go. That skip's pretty easy. If you can get chum skip continuously, you can get that one. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, I ran out of stamina. I practiced those clips for like half an hour. Although still not great at chum skip. I looked at those, but I couldn't quite figure out how those worked. Disable move, please. Like, whenever I see them around, I'm like, how the fuck? Huh. It confuses me because then again, I read basic examples of tricks and try them immediately. Like Half-Life 2's accelerated back hop. I went into it with no knowledge of how to do it. But luckily, it's one of the easiest speedrunning tricks ever. It's just bunny hopping, but slightly different and far more efficient. And a lot of fun, too. Although I did soft lock my game by doing it, so that was fun. Because I was in one of the last sections of Half-Life is you're in a sewer going to the Citadel. And I was going so fast, and there was an autosave that I just kept falling to my death continuously. It was interesting. It was kind of funny, though. That's the only way I survived Half-Life 2. Is because I played it for a long time a while ago, and then I just stopped, and then I was like, I hate going back through games. And especially like Half-Life, where it's so linear, where it's the same experience every time. Whereas for a game like this, it's like, I've played Breath of the Wild twice now. But there's just so much to do that you don't remember most of it. But Half-Life, it's linear. You remember everything that happens. You go, you meet Father Grigori, and it's like, oh, right, I don't like you very much. And also none of the characters are very memorable. As, like, interesting characters. They're all memorable, but I don't know. I feel like Half-Life has I think there's a good reason there isn't a Half-Life 3 yet. Which isn't just Valve being lazy. I think they know that Half-Life is an antiquated shooter that doesn't really fit in anymore. Even something like Black Mesa, a complete remake of Half-Life 1, is like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a shooter, I guess. There's aliens. That's pretty cool. But it's not like the most engaging shooter I've ever played. And also, for the first while, I kept trying to do the accelerated back hop, but they patched it out of Black Mesa. I was like, why must you ruin my fun, developers? Fixing an obvious game-breaking bug. Jeez. Stop doing your job so well. No, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I think because progress is yeah, I would say Half-Life 2 is a good experience overall for a shooter, but I have that problem too, where it's like, man, I gotta finish Red Dead, I mean, I've been playing Warframe again, I gotta do this. I don't have to, but it's kind of fun. Rainbow Six is always there, Dead by Daylight. And there's just so many games. EVE Online, even though I played that for like a few hours, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. What the fuck is going on? Which is kind of most online games that have been around for a while. It just kind of throws you in expecting that you've been watching how to play this game for the past 15 years. It's like, but I don't know what's happening. Tell me. For the love of God, what am I doing? Although EVE is like, has a collaboration with like Doctor Who going on right now. It's like, oh. Okay. I can't do any of this because I don't have any of the items necessary because I just started. But like 90% of the players in EVE have been playing since like 2008. So they all have this stuff and massive frigates and stuff. It's like, I'm just trying to exist. Oh, wow. That was really good. First try chum skip. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, all my split times are broken because I deleted one of my splits trying to fix stuff, so although that was actually a best segment by a long shot. Like that lowered like my sum of best by like 20 seconds. Not bad at all. To the ship. Yeah, see, the problem is that when you say a dick-shaped rock, that's most of these. Like, it's really, it's like saying, yeah, go to that tree over there. It's like, this is a forest. That's not helpful. I think that's one thing I never really considered, but there's a lot of phallic objects in this game. Specifically in, like, this area, which is one of the first, like, 2 areas you go into. Like, you go over to, Burnt Oak, and then you come over here because there's a massive town. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Not go to the huge town? Like, even though I did ignore it immediately. Because I like ignoring important things in games. Because it's more interesting than following them and doing quests. Except for games that I have a lot of time in. Because then it's like, I'm just trying to get this shit done. Like Warframe. My Steam shows it at 200 hours. But I checked my actual stats in game. It's at like 90. Because the launcher is so bad at updating things. They are just sitting there for hours sometimes. Being like, I've never seen kilobytes before while downloading something. That's interesting. Oh, bytes? Alright. You know what? Good job. You one-upped yourself. Warframe. What a game. I actually do really enjoy Warframe. I mean, I played it for so long for a good reason. I think the music's too loud, but I can't really change that. Oh well. A pretty good track. I only have like 2 or 3 Night in the Woods songs in this casual music playlist for stream, but they're all so good. It's so chill, and I think this is Intercom. So I think this plays when you're in Video Outpost 2, other than the song Video Outpost 2. What? Oh, that was terrible. I was actually looking at speedruns of Night in the Woods, and there's an any percent for Slay the Spire. So people will go into the game, immediately start playing Slay the Spire, and beat it in like 6 minutes. And it's like, what? I barely even played that. How the fuck did you beat it so quick? Very impressive. Probably not like the greatest feat of speedrunning, but pretty close. I mean, Mario in 4 minutes and 54.88 seconds? Come on, the task is like 0.6 seconds faster. Get better. Honestly, one of the craziest things about speedrunning is just that record. Shit is crazy. It's so close to the task. Although, I know there's a lot of people who don't like the world record holders using emulator, because that's just been emulation's always a hot topic when it comes to speedrunning. It's like, well, there's an unfair advantage on keyboards. Like, how? I use keyboards all the time, and I don't know how that'd give you an unfair advantage. The whole point is that they make it so there is no unfair advantage. Right, he can't press more, he can't have more than one input on the D-pad, like an NES controller. It's actually a strange flaw of the NES controller. But, I mean, it keeps him doing task-only stuff. Like, there's a speed up that requires you to press both left and right at once, which is impossible on a classic NES controller. I think I've watched so many videos on different game speedruns. But, I mean, It's always fun when it's like a story of, look, this guy controls the entire leaderboard. Let's go kick the shit out of him. And his records, well, really just his records. And people, you know, band together and find perfect, efficient strategies to beat essentially perfect records. It's just... Also, I love how that kid grows up in 10 minutes. Really just some crazy stuff. Oh, damn it. Oh, I just wasted so much time. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, well, the start isn't bad. I was waiting for a dialogue prompt that I already skipped. Ugh. Why isn't the I'm ready the first dialogue option in that encounter? As it logically would be. Damn it. I think I'll try one more time, but I think otherwise this is just dead. Oh, there we go. Boom. Second try. You know what? This could be a sub 16. I don't remember how long this cutscene is, though. All I know is it's long. It'd be so nice if you could skip this cutscene, but it's just not possible. I would probably just soft lock the game anyway. It is strange how many games use cutscenes as it's like triggered for things to start or end. Oh, come on. This will be very close. Nope. Nope, this is not a sub 16. That wasted time at the camp. Stop that. And also this cutscene being 5 fucking minutes long. $16.10. Okay. That's good. That's a new personal best by 27 seconds. Not bad. Let's see. I wasted time at the first skip was a little bit of wasted time. Sandcutter was my chat restarted again for some reason. That happens surprisingly often. Otherwise, a little bit of time at the Ibex camp. I think with both of those, that could have been like a 15:55. But other than that, I don't know where else I lost a bunch of time. Oh, wow. Oh, a bunch of stuff's been going on in the Discord. I think? No, this is all old. Never mind. I guess I just scrolled up. Ooh, we've been getting a bunch of new members to the Discord recently. At least, what is that? 3, including me? Also, how good was the was UQY's tutorial? I haven't watched it yet. Well, it seems like it was pretty cool. And it was strange, like, I came in and I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Because there was just no... there was no No tutorial, so I'm glad there is one now. That is very nice. Alright. Whistle skip. Oh, I guess I wasted, what, 5 seconds there. I think if I had done perfectly in the camp and perfectly at whistle skip, whistle clip, I think I would have been sub 15 or sub 16. A sub 15 would be pretty awesome, but yeah, no, that's not happening anytime soon. Oh, what? Oh, get on the bike. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Everything's broken. Woo. Okay. So I think the practice I did was definitely very helpful. But what else have the developers even done? Or is this their only game? So, this is their only game. Well, I mean, you know what? Knocked it out of the park first try. Which is very impressive. It's always, oh man, look at that. A 1330 in game. I mean, I think it cuts out that final section. I think right as you activate the cutscene, it cuts your in-game time, but here we go. You know what? I learned on Christmas because I got a Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch. That game is hard. Like, especially if you're speeding through it. Like, most of my runs will end on 1-2. Which is so depressing when I'm like a minute in and just dying. I mean, I can't get past 8-2, but 1-2, really? There's a tough jump in between. There's like a mini Mario only section that if you jump too early, you hit a Koopa, and if you go too late, you just die to said Koopa. Oh wow, that was so poor. Oh my god. I can't even run. It's the fact that anyone can even beat that game on one life, much less perfectly, and then do pixel perfect, sub pixel, and sub speed perfect tricks as well. It's like I don't even want to think about it. It's always nice having a game that's like, it has glitches as its main way through, but it's not like if you're off by 1 pixel, that's the entire run dead. Oh, well, look, that was pretty quick. I need to get a better controller. This one's super old. I mean, it doesn't deal with batteries because it's wired. But, I mean, it does mean that it has problems with the cord being really old. So if you barely tap it, it'll just disconnect. Which happened a lot during my casual playthrough. There'd be so much time just completely lost. I'd be just like sitting there, and it's like like 15 times in a row. It's like I just want to play a game, man. Oh, that was really good. Okay. I mean, rough temple, but good clip. Ran good through the loading screen. Probably more direct with this path. Just gotta shave those few seconds off if possible. I always found it weird oh, Jesus Christ. Good fuck. There goes my third place. I mean, it's still second place and will be because who is it? Shump, who's the one speedrun.com moderator on the Discord. Has better things to be doing than watching 5 runs of Sable a day. But let's see, the new guy who just came in had a 1548. You have a 1448. There's a 1440. I used to be the only one who had ever run this category, and now I'm 4th place. Then again, you also, 2nd place in the other category, so I don't know what I was expecting. The one different clip isn't enough to... It's always, oh, come on, Xbox. Barely even clicked the button. Well, you know how it is. It happens to the best of us. Or you're just sitting there, it's like, yeah, that speedrunning is just like, this will never mind. It's that competition, and yet you're still friends with everyone. Because without them, you wouldn't know what you were doing. I don't know how I got 9 seconds off of that. That was a bad temple. I know it's because I get that skip really clean, but still. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons on the controller. I don't even know why there is a controller overlay for PC, if I'm being honest. I don't know where it's from. It could be from like Windows or Razer or anything. One of those mysteries of gaming. Like, why does the Xbox application why is it still on my computer after I deleted it? Yeah, I mean like just like the overlay when I press the Xbox button. But those overlays are really cool. Yeah, which is so annoying. Like I press the button and I uninstall it, and then every time I restart my computer, it's just like, hey motherfucker. It's like, I don't want you here. Get off of my computer. Please, I don't even use Xbox. I don't have Xbox. It's like, this is so bad. And I don't even think you can opt out of it either. So it's just there forever. And it's like, ugh. Also, did you hear that? Really? I thought my glide was pretty okay. I think it's stuff like this where it's just like in the air. Definitely wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Maybe, oh, I guess it could have been a bit more direct. Like for this one, you can just see it, but glide, ride, whatever. Hover, even. I mean, they are hover bikes. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I've got a few things I think I can do. Yeah. I think I just gotta like try and go over these instead of over the big hills. I'm fretting the day that Johnny decides, you know what? I'm gonna try post 3.6. It's like, oh no. Please no. And then we're all just, yeah. I mean, he's been online a few times on the Discord server, but I mean that doesn't really mean anything. It's like he'll come back and then he'll crush us all with his superior skill and 4-second time save on your pre 3.6. It's just a matter of time. We have to have our fun in before. Oh, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh god, I'm not even focusing. Oh. Why? I started strafing too early and then it just wouldn't go in. Oof. That's one of the few games I found that like one mistake and it's instead of being like, okay, here's a backup, it's nope, you just gotta throw yourself at the wall again. Just keep going. I think I'll just head instead of around the ship. I think I'll just go like next to it. I guess you guys will soon have the top 3 spots again. I'll have to try and work my way up and learn how to use a keyboard so I can save those like 2.5 seconds that it saves. Okay, it's probably more than that just by menuing alone. But I mean, you think I'd be better on keyboard because I don't use controller very often. I mean, in the past year or so, I have probably put in a bit over over 100 hours on just controller from Hollow Knight and just like other indie games that want controller. So I've definitely become more accustomed to the controller, but you know. Oh, that's a good way through. And the other problem is that most of the games I would play otherwise are super competitive speedrunning. Like, Hollow Knight is super competitive. And Minecraft, Half-Life, all that stuff. It's super optimized records. It's like I have no chance in hell of even considering beating one of those records, much less actually doing it. So I was like, oh, well, I don't know, I like Sable. It's Not exactly like super hard or anything. I mean, my I guess PB on Hollow Knight is like 5 hours and 45 minutes, which isn't bad. Well, okay, the world record's like half an hour, but I mean, not terrible. Sub 6 hours isn't bad. Oh yeah, I'm back on track with a gold split that moved like 16 seconds, and I forgot to move during the cutscene. God, if I had done chum skip first try, this would have been great. But yeah, I got 19 seconds just from driving better. That's pretty good. I was looking the wrong way, but yeah, that's Sandcutter clip for you. You either get it first try or you just you just don't get it at all. And it's just one of those things where it's so much easier first try because you already have the speed going into it, and the angle isn't super bad. It's just, yeah, you can usually, I mean, my sum of best is getting pretty close to that 14 though. Be afraid. I mean, the problem is connecting them all together. Time, practice, effort, all that, like, god damn it, all that, like, stuff that takes time. And although I have learned to respect speedrunners who stream, because it is not easy to create any sort of content and then also actively be playing a game at a high level. Just normally, much less when you're trying to clip through walls. Like, there are people like who will have world record attempts and like almost the entire way through they're just talking about cheese or whatever. It's like, I feel like I just lapse into silence sometimes. That might be good. No, that didn't work. What? How did I run out of stamina? Where am I going? Okay, this has just been a massive failure. Come on, just go through the wall. Thank you. Okay. I did go through. I went through the wall and just drove back out, but like camera was facing the wrong way. Okay. And I clipped back at the wall. Okay, well. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm just gonna run there. Doesn't matter anymore. That is the one problem with that, is it's just the camera is just so fucking bad in that section. Ugh. That's like the one I practiced it a bit, but every time I feel like I'm getting consistent with it, I just fuck it up. Which I guess is just kind of how that goes, but... Ugh, 1656. I need to... Oh, okay. Why did it save my finish time that time? Let's see if fast traveling during this cutscene breaks it. I don't know why my first personal best, I was like my first ever run, I was like, I'm just gonna keep this at almost a 19 with like a minute of time loss and just not even try. Alright, gotta practice whistles clip again. The rest of them I'm pretty good with. But it's just, it's so far into the run, it's not, you just gotta practice. Here we go. Oh god, the camera. No, that didn't work. Nope. I love how sometimes the bike will just be like, I'm gonna be on top of you, and then other times when I want it to be on top of me, it's just like, nah, I'm gonna teleport into this rock. But thank you, very helpful. Spin. Okay, well I guess that was pretty good. Oh, what? Where? Oh, that's back into the rock. Oh. This is one of the games where the only games where the camera has ever almost made it motion sick. And it's because it just likes to spin a lot when you're doing anything with the bike that it sees is not allowed. Nope. Nope, only halfway through the wall. Get off the wall. Nope. Nope. And That's wow. What the fuck? There we go. That was one. I think. Yeah. That was pretty slow though. How come sometimes when I'm driving it lets me, and sometimes when I'm strafing it doesn't? And I shouldn't be asking why there's no consistency in a glitch, but the camera movement. Okay, well, the camera movement's consistent. It's just a consistency I don't want. Oh, that was back through the wall. Off the wall. Onto the bike. Nope. Come on. No. I think I'm doing something wrong. I just... Let's see. Okay. I think I see what I'm doing wrong. Well, I mean, that one didn't actually work, but... Okay. I think every time I've done this glitch, I've relearned the exact same lesson, and then just ignored it every time. Well, I mean, I've not... Getting through the right wall, at least. But face the right way. Don't fling me 10,000 miles. No, didn't work. I love it when just the tail end of the bike is not in the wall, and so it just doesn't... Stop climbing! Nope. No. Damn, still? What the heck? Nope. Okay, I can't really see where I'm at. Okay. Okay. Where? Okay. I don't even think that moved, did it? Oh. Okay. Oh, stop. Get on the bike. I mean, it didn't work that time either, but... And it got stuck. Alright, off. Whistle. On the bike. In the wall. Okay. more or less. Okay. Let's hope we can get something better than that last one. The 1651 is not great. But, I mean, a PB is a PB. That wasn't it, but what was that, like a 1610? That was pretty good. I mean, minute and a half off of any of the controller if you could not. That was just me grabbing it and just but wiggling it enough, it just breaks. Also, it's tangled with my headphone cord. So, that's cool. I don't even know when we... I don't know. Oh, that skull is missing. Never seen that one before. Woo! I guess. Actually weird. Usually the cutscenes are really stable. I thought something was missing there too. That'd be kind of funny if just by like your controller disconnecting a bunch, it just breaks everything and nothing loads properly. But the developers are a little better than that, I think. Honestly, I was saying just how inconsistent the bike riding is in this game. Oh, well, yeah, no, it's definitely broken. I broke the game slightly. Oh, I love Sprite button name. That's my favorite one. Woo! I did it. Oh, this is not normal. Yeah, it's fine. This will probably still be accepted, right? The game not functioning properly is allowed. I mean, with part of the camp missing. Oh. Gotta love that. Yeah, no, that was weird. Like, I mean, it just started with the skull from the opening cutscene missing, but I guess I had too much trust in the developers. I mean, then again, if it's only for like wired control, I guess okay. I guess you could do it with Bluetooth controllers as well. As long as you know what to do, but this definitely won't be a PB because I kind of... Oh, whoa. Does this still have collision? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my... Oh. I broke it. I broke it real good. Woo. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. It probably won't be a world record, but there probably won't be anything. But I oh my god, there's so much missing in this room. You couldn't even complete this normally, I don't think. Like, I think there's like a bunch of rocks missing. Everything looks very clean though. The new meta of a shitty wired controller and wiggling the wire wildly until everything breaks. I mean, there have been stranger metas. Oh no, the leaderboards. I will have broken them again. I'm going to split them up more. 4 leaderboards for... Even though I don't think there's any console runs, but... But not having to do sand cutter clip will definitely cut some time off. Yeah, you know, there's a second of time save because I broke the game. And it seems to be staying broken. Which is the most interesting part, actually. Is even after fast traveling, which should reload everything, it's still broken. But... you know what? I'll take it. Oh my god, look at the mountains in the background. It wouldn't have been possible without the help of my shitty controller. It seems like it's just random rocks that are missing. It's nothing like major. Never mind, the rock that Simoon's behind is broken. That'll definitely save time if Simoon just clips through it. Although, we'll have to spawn out of nowhere, but... No, still goes around. That must be scripted. Because it definitely has no collision since I just walked through it. Woo. Well, this is where Simoon is, and the rock isn't there. Doesn't actually save any time. Simoon still goes around like normal. Those are broken. That's broken. Yes. It's very abnormal. Maybe changing sections, but it seems like by breaking that opening cutscene, it doesn't really know what to do, which is fair enough, I guess. I just hope there's no holes through the world. But I guess we'll have to see as I go further if there's anything else missing. But that would cut a lot of time off of that first section. If just entire pieces of it were missing. And the end. That would... I mean, if you skirt around the cutscene trigger... I guess we'll see once we get over the chum layer if it persists throughout the whole world. Although, desert's looking a little barren. I mean, it is a desert, so I don't know what I expected, but... My confusion lost me a couple of seconds. Looks fine. From a distance, at least. It seems to be very random what is and isn't there. Oh, PC. PC and a wired Xbox 3 Steam. PC, Steam, wired Xbox 360 controller. Never mind, there's a few other things missing. Oh, well, fuck that up again. Version really fuck. Well, it'll be good to do a few more runs anyway to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm mad at myself. Why the fuck? Okay. I mean, do Bluetooth... there we go. Do Bluetooth controllers have something they can just disconnect immediately? Because if you have that, then that would probably be the best way to replicate it. Oh, that's actually a good point. All things considered, even though I'm 30 seconds behind because that was... yeah, who might want to see that? This could be pretty good. Especially because you won't need Sand Cutter, and it'll be faster than even the original hole. Because instead of just being a hole, it's just an entrance. Did it work? Is it recreatable? Okay. Oh, gotta love that. This scratching song. I think as long as a skull is missing, I think that would be the indication. Because I'm assuming some of these rocks and things have like a specific tag to them and they just didn't load properly. So if the skull isn't there, I'm assuming none of it will be. Yeah, no, that's really weird, actually. Like, I guess... yeah, I don't know why that would happen. Like, usually when something unloads, it still has collision, it's just not there. So the fact that it's not there and doesn't have collision is something else, but... I don't think I can take this run back from that terrible chum layer. That would be... I mean, if you could manipulate it so that the chum door just didn't exist, that would be something else. Okay, I found something. I was showing that my controller is really shitty by wiggling the wire, and so kept disconnecting and reconnecting. And then I saw that the skull from the opening cutscene was missing. So there was just a floating bug. And as I kept going... oh, I guess I probably can't post links. Things just kept being weird. So the entrance into like the wall in front of the thing was missing. Any like extra textures seemed to be missing. For the most part, like the vines inside of the temple are gone. It's just very strange. But if it can't be recreated, then it's not helpful, but... I mean, yeah. At least this stuff's still here. I don't know what would have done if the shade mask disappeared. Even like, yeah. Wired 360 controller has that great age to it. Age of being just wrapped up and kept in a box. Capped at 30, not 60. Up in the top left corner. It's kind of small, but... It might be easier at 60, depending on if it like disconnect every few frames, but who knows? It may just not be recreatable at all. Does happen. PC specs, let's see. 32 gigs of RAM, 1660. I actually don't know my processor. I think it's an i5. Also, if you look at the Ibex camp, it looks a little different. There's a few things missing. So like everything's still missing, and this run's dead anyway. Maybe if I can get up. Like, look at this. There's just floating shit everywhere. Oh. Yeah. There's no wall. The rocks, like, in the background, you can see shit just floating. It's there's just floating stuff everywhere. No NPCs seem to have despawned. Just like random set pieces. I mean, some of them are important set pieces, but this is the same run. It's just been a really bad run. All right. Oh, Simoon spawned really far down. Maybe we'll just go this way. Go this way around. Might as well just use this as a test, but I'm gonna see if this wall's even here. I'm assuming it is, but yeah. Yeah, it's still there. I mean, if it carried over, that would fix the problem of having to recreate it. Oh, alright, I can't skip around that, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks like that wall's back, actually. Yeah. Cutscene still triggers. And I mean, you can get Simoon back. Oh, never mind, it's not there. So, I mean... It could be that that 30-second cutscene would be the worst thing. I mean, it would be kind of rough, and it would just probably just be easier to clip in anyway. But, yeah, you can just drive in. Everything still triggers normally. It's just weird. I can see if it survives reloading in a new save, but... And then I guess I'll just try it again. It needs to be recreatable after all. It would be nice if it broke the cutscenes, though. That would be... Okay. This room actually looks really nice without the vines everywhere. Well, that was a really poor run, but... And also I can't access the menu because of it, but... Knowing how this goes, it probably won't be worth anything, but... Like, it might not be recreatable. Might have been a fluke. As are some things, but... Oh, there's some vines, just not all of them. Been a long time since I've seen this part of the cutscene. Oh, the chum mat. This is the best mask in the game. It's adorable. Well, stuff's still broken during the cutscene. Most of it's very minor stuff that's missing, too. Alright. Yeah, triggered the goodbye cutscene. I'm just gonna... Sable voice. Sable doesn't have a voice. Wait. I don't want to break anything, so I'm not going to just force close the software, but, well, I don't want to fix anything. I'll first try reloading back into the game, like into the save. And then, yeah, I'll reload back into it. Or should I just create a new save, or reload into it, or new save? New save, okay. Let's see. Luckily, confirmation's really early on. No, I did not Alt F4 before. I had the cutscene skip, so I didn't need to. No, that just happens every time. The black one. No, I think that happens every time. Oh! Yup. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you only need to do it once. That is the most ultimate start skip. Don't even need the whole. Just... If this... I mean... Yeah, probably. We'll have to be able to recreate it. And I'm assuming a run with this isn't gonna count. But can go directly to the temple. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I'll check that. I don't think... Maybe I don't know if the cutscene trigger would be active. Soft lock, who cares? Woo! We're gonna try it anyway. If I had to guess, it won't do anything, but... Please have better coding than this. I'm assuming just nothing will activate. I mean, I might not be able to leave, but... Oh, well... I mean, we've skipped cutscene triggers before. Like quest triggers, it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it just moves on. But, yeah, I guess we'll see. That was my music. Part of the Minecraft soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, that would save minutes, though. Yeah, the menu should work as long as you can grab the mask. The only problem is I didn't grab the fast travel for the camp. But, I mean, I don't have a compass. Okay. Can we get the, oh, activate that cutscene. Okay. Yeah. So we don't have the gliding stone. Doesn't really matter, but... Okay. If it'd be easier, I could just join the Discord voice chat. Yeah. So you don't have to just type through Twitch chat. I can just do that real quick. I'll just end this run. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, bottom. Alright. Stamina bar does not appear to be showing up. No, it's just gone. Very strange. Let's see. Hang on, I'll just join the Discord voice chat. That would just be the easiest. So... I mean, there isn't supposed to be smoke at the camp at this point. Because they should be gone. Like, it looks like everything's gone. Is there? Hang on. to find a video of a run. Yeah, there's no smoke at the camp usually. Yeah, no, there's no smoke. Well, no. It already soft locked.
Did it soft lock?
Yeah, it did.
Damn it.
I didn't even go into the camp. Just exiting out of the game. Like, just... Hang on. Yeah, it wasn't moving. I guess it's worth
Yep.
trying to recreate it, though.
True, I tried. I don't think there's a specific point when you need to like unplug your controller or something. And
Might
no,
just
you get no idea. Wait,
might just happen.
you know,
I could try reloading into that, but I'm assuming it just soft lock again.
probably. I don't know. Good point.
Might as well try it. Got all the time in the world, after all.
My only, yeah, I was looking at those logos. So when you when you practiced the final clip,
Mm-hmm.
you exited to the main menu,
Yeah.
like via well, menus. And I saw in the clip both the Raw Fury and the Shedworks logo, and I'm pretty sure those only appear like before the main title screen,
Mm-hmm.
before the like disable text. And they don't usually they appear in like cold starts. They don't usually appear after you quit to the main menu. You just get brought to the main menu.
No,
Some
whenever I quit to the main menu, there's almost always, um,
hmm.
there's almost always those. I don't know why, but it seems like the glitch is still active. Maybe this room seems very clean still.
There's no vines.
Yeah. If this survives leaving the game, then that would be really impressive.
We already picked up the masks.
Yeah.
The iBest mask.
Yeah, I think so.
By my suggestion. So I think we kind of fucked the rest of the testing we could do.
I mean, unless we just create a new
Probably.
save. But,
Hmm.
I mean, I'll have to check outside to make sure that it's still active.
Yeah. Usually, if there's no smoke in the campsite here when you walk out, it probably desynced horribly.
Well, I was looking at a different run, and it looked like that was just normal. It looks like after you leave... No, it's all back.
Hmm.
I mean, I was looking at,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's no smoke there.
So, everything's back.
Huh.
But...
Senkar is in a weird spot.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's just where I left it.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Oh, my character seemed to do something weird. Okay, well that just...
The gate went down.
That was just the entrance cutscene again.
Yeah, soft lock.
Yeah.
UK is right.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
that's a
gone.
soft lock.
I think I'm a few seconds behind on Twitch, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a soft lock.
Okay, so this save is fucked,
Yeah, no, that one's gone.
most likely. Can you access it through the Steam files? Because we can't on Game Pass. We have no access to the game files.
It's possible. Let's see.
Thanks for tuning in, Yuki. Take care, dude. Yeah. He has to work for a bit.
I don't know where that would be.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know saves would be.
Probably in the Docklands. I got no clue.
Yeah, I don't know if there is actually like a somewhere just to have saves.
They might be encrypted as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, so you tried the final clip a few times. You made it in the wall. You made it underneath the temple. You paused the game. You exit the title.
yeah, like that was just a normal.
And it's a regular shitworks. Wait. I got an idea.
Hmm.
I don't think the controller disconnect is it. It might have been the place you backed out of in the main menu. I
How
might
would
be
that
wrong.
change it?
Maybe there's a trigger overlap, like a flag or something, because you're that close to the end of the game, already inside the temple. I don't know.
Hmm. I mean, could be.
Give it a shot, actually. I'm gonna bring up OBS, make sure I record.
Alright.
Oh, it is record. It has been recording for the past 20 minutes. Good. But yeah, this might be a one-off,
It's entirely possible.
but the opposite is true as well.
But yeah, it's pretty 50
Huh.
50 overall. I don't know if the controller disconnect would have had anything to do with it.
Yeah, me neither, because I had it multiple times and it didn't seem to affect the game, both casually and while running. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't, but it was quite fascinating.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, again, it not only like despawned the textures or whatever, it literally despawned the meshes, the collisions, the everything.
Yeah.
So maybe, okay, I'm pushing it, saying we can quote unquote manipulate it, but
Well, I mean, if some meshes can be removed, I'm assuming other ones can.
yeah, I'm wondering why. The thing is, UKI has a bit of knowledge in regards to like digging into a game's files,
Mm-hmm.
and usually he said he used to look through hex codes,
Mm-hmm.
which is like those big tables with
Yeah.
numbers and letters and whatnot. I have no idea how to actually do that, but he said that Sable is especially messy. Out of all the games he used to look through, Sable is incredibly messy in the hex codes, which means probably they did some programming slash
Uh,
coding tricks, workarounds, maybe?
maybe. There's a
I
bit
saw
of
that.
what a bit of weirdness.
I saw that.
I don't think that could just been the
Sable.
regular
Yeah, yeah, just
terrible
Sable.
bugginess of this game.
It's a great achievement, but my god, is it fucky.
It is so buggy. I mean, our runs are kind of just shows of that. We're just clipping through walls to get to. Like,
True, true.
I don't know how easy it is to fix that kind of stuff, but it shouldn't be super hard.
I think because of like the physics system they designed, there are a few
A few
weird things that can
oddities. Yeah.
happen. Yeah, a few oddities like getting shot up when you're stuck into two walls and you get off the bike or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. They could have done a billion workarounds in like the code, and we could have no idea.
I mean, if it happened once, it should be able to happen again, but you know how glitches
Ideally,
are.
yes.
Sometimes, like, you have to be on this perfect frame, a
I really
perfect
hope
pixel.
it's not that sort of a scenario.
I mean, I don't know how it would be because everything I did was pretty normal in that last run.
Yeah. I know I can trigger the double music effect. If I back out of the menus, um, after getting out of the temple and walking close enough to the camp so the music starts, you can get like double music throughout the whole run, and it will persist through runs.
Hmm.
So that's another artifact, I guess. I'm really hoping your your positioning or something underneath the temple before quitting did something. Otherwise, I'm kind of out of ideas for the rest of the night.
I mean,
Oh.
I wasn't really like, yeah, I don't know.
You didn't do anything special, but I don't remember anyone backing out of the menus in that position like immediately after they clipped to the wall. And again, the weirdest thing to me is that when you backed out, you saw the Raw Fury and the Shedworks logo.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your last run did not do that because I was watching the end. I did watch you reset. Visible confusion. Well, audible in our case.
Yeah, audible. I mean, there was plenty of what would be visual as well, but well, I don't have a webcam plugged in.
Yeah, no worries. I used to stream without a webcam as well at the very, very beginnings. Used to play a lot on controller, and then I switched back to PC, and then long story.
Yeah, I used to use a like a virtual model, but I just haven't recently.
I work at a company that does virtual models.
Oh, that was some crazy tech.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if it was just a mix of us breaking the cutscene and then
Maybe you might be onto something.
like I think it's what we've been doing the whole time.
Yep.
And then I think there's just an offshoot of that, like something I did, like the controller disconnect or something that just kept it breaking.
I will try with the controller disconnect, but I do want to make like a manual save before I do that.
Yeah.
I'm just running through the game to get to the end because my other save is like my casual
Oh yeah,
playthrough,
no, I
and I
don't.
want to keep that intact.
Same.
Oh, we're almost in the same spot. I'm talking to the mailbox before jumping off the cliff.
But
Clip.
interesting thing was, it seems that Simoon's movement the first time you call it is scripted.
Yeah, I saw him going around the rock. He didn't take a direct path, even when the rock was despawned.
So that's just
I reached for my split button instinctively.
yeah, I almost did too.
God, I hope it is something and not just a fluke.
I don't remember how quickly I left the game after that last run. I'll have to check.
Oh, you did spend a few couple of minutes practicing the clip, but we've all
Oh yeah,
done that before.
yeah. I mean, it's just
It might be something extremely stupid like Sable's coordinates underneath the temple actually like overriding some, I don't know, geometry ID that corresponds with the rocks.
no, because there's no rocks under there.
Stretching it. Yeah, no, I'm saying like Sable was not supposed to be underneath the temple, like never.
Oh, that's actually a good
That's what
point.
that's
it
what
may have
3.6 patched that hole.
that could be it actually. Is
Maybe
because
Sable being there carries over something into a new game, and that breaks.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
Hmm.
Maybe like it may use the same, like if you use the same save file, then it probably just reads the same coordinates and then just resets them. And if it does that and you're in a rock, it probably just doesn't allow it to spawn. And they may have just reused meshes a few times, and
Yeah.
that could stop it. Because it was mostly rocks that were missing, and then the one wall, but that
Yeah,
was it.
curious how only that bit was missing. I was expecting missing pieces in the chum layer as well.
Yeah,
Maybe because the chum layer wasn't loaded because we were too far away.
I mean, there was a piece missing.
I didn't
This
notice which one.
this rock here in front that we drive up, because this little piece of
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
was
You're right. You're
just
right.
floating there.
Hmm.
Because I think the whole map is loaded at once. I just don't think there's like effects going on in all of them. Which is why there's lag sometimes because those other effects will be loading in.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a. Oh, wait a sec. Ah, excuse me. It's close to 2 a.m. here, but I'm way too intrigued to go to bed.
That's
Um,
fair.
I wonder if the objects in the game or like certain cliffs, certain whatever, have like a priority list to load as the player gets closer or something, or
And like
as
I
the
may have like
world
broken
boots
that
up.
priority, like the first
Mm-hmm.
priority.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That's
it doesn't really matter which one.
yeah.
Gave us a better start. Okay, chum mask. Fast travel back. Oh, we're in the same spot. Do you have two screens?
Yes.
Let me show you. Let me stream my game real quick so I can show you the quote unquote. I mean, it's not quote unquote. It is the faster route out of here, because it's not that intuitive.
Fair
But
enough.
trust me, it's faster. Faster. Yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
this game is pretty unintuitive.
Yeah. Okay, so you get on the bike, go around the main chum layer towards the right.
Hang on. So,
Sure.
okay.
I'm just slightly more forwards than you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go around here. Go to the right of this big first rock.
Alright.
Yep. And then over the valley, all the way down. This is a big drop, but you gain a lot of speed. Don't go, go slightly to the right. To the left, there's a big jump that loses you
Mm-hmm.
time. Just glide through here.
I'll lag behind a little bit. Alright.
No, I'll slow down.
I just need to make sure I can actually like follow what you're doing.
Hmm. Cool. And the few landmarks I kind of use is up here on the pink part. There's a yellow bush to your left.
Yep.
Okay, so you go like in between that and the rock. Then you follow the valley all the way down. All the way. See, the thing is, you used to come from that side
Yeah.
where I'm looking, so you would trip over that thing. Now you're
Yeah, no,
just
that
accelerating
was always a
downhill.
bit of a time loss.
Mhm. You can like use this as a gate if you want.
I mean, as long as it doesn't lose time.
No, it doesn't.
Uh,
Go through here to the right side of the bush and like in between the rock. Over this hill that doesn't lose that much time, even though you're traveling uphill. And this is the weird part that you need to remember. You already see like the spire with the hole in the
mm-hmm.
middle, but you need to go to the right here, like act like this is like a checkpoint or a gate or whatever.
Alright.
And then there's another hole that you can't see because of the way it renders. You see like the gap underneath the rock. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
You will make it. You don't have to adjust. You don't have to do anything. Just go through here over the yellow bush, and then you can go just around the rock and you see Acria.
Alright.
So aim if you aim for like those three gates there and use the bushes to guide you around, you will always like spot the bushes, the yellow one and the red one. You're like, oh, I need to adjust.
Alright.
This is the utmost straightest line we could find. And
That like
because
didn't have too
the
many
bike
jumps in
is
it.
yeah, because that was the problem. Like big air time and big air time loses you time. Well, obviously because you don't accelerate,
Mm-hmm.
and like bumps and weird collisions really fuck you up in terms of momentum. They can
And
just cancel everything, and this bike is so slow.
it is, yeah. After like getting the fast bike, it's
Mm,
so hard to use anything else.
yeah, and the submarine strat is a bit weird because it's like camera dependent. you kind of are able to push the bike with Sable. So I'm just holding W now. I'm pointing the camera up towards like the bike's ass, and you can see it climbing slowly. You can wiggle with W and D, or just wiggle your stick. But yeah, aim like to the top left, like look at the sky. Like with your camera.
Yeah.
With your right stick. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. And just yeah, there we go. Up and over, up and over. It is moving a little bit. I think it's easier with like the back of the bike.
Probably.
It's very dependent if you're pointing the bike up or down. So back out of the wall a little bit and trying to go like in reverse or sideways. So the ass of the bike is the first one up.
It's like
Oh, you are pretty close.
Yeah.
You need to glide. There's no driving up the wall.
Yeah. I need it. Cannot get it to go back. There we go. Oh yeah, it's much faster going backwards.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it.
Oh.
Almost. I'm watching a bit delayed. Yeah, if you
Oh.
slip off that corner over there, you will. There we go. And the beauty of this is you just get off the bike, grab the mask, get back on the bike, hover again, jump in the river, and just hold like a diagonal direction, either like upwards and left or upwards and right,
Mm.
because it's faster underwater. And just get out and you're on your way. Straight to 5 bells.
I don't even want to know how you guys found that.
Me being bored of swimming, trying to look for alternatives when I accidentally went into the river, try to get out and realized that by like strafing on the bottom of the lake or the water there, it's slightly faster.
Yeah, I found that accidentally because I didn't realize there'd be water. So I just rammed into the lake first time I came into the town.
Yep. Same
like-
here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Back to Hypex. So you did like the regular cutscene skip setup?
Yeah, just
right. Cool.
Everything was just normal. Although, I mean, I think the practice may have done it because I was in the wall when I quit out.
I will do that. I'm gonna make a manual save now. I guess. Mouse, please.
I should forgot you could do that. It's also been like a month since I first played the game, but
Yeah, it took me a while till I finished my casual playthrough.
yeah, it took me like 3 days, but I also played it for like 8 hours a day, so
Yeah, have like 20 hours or something.
yeah, it's like 20. I'll tell y'all, those chums, they were rough.
Dude, they are. It took me, I think, upwards of 4 hours to gather the last 20 or so.
Oh yeah, it's
Even with a map. I gave up at some point. I was really close to getting them like natively using the mask effect thingy. The antlers moving, but I just gave up at some
I
point.
just immediately started using a map.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm not
no harm, no foul.
like I gave up on not using guides in games so long ago.
I mean, I only do that to like very selective games. Like when I picked up Breath of the Wild very late because I got a Switch very late.
Yes.
I was like, I want to go as blindly as humanly possible. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see a single fucking thing.
Yeah, no, I went in as blind as you could, but well, I've probably
I'll
seen a
be right
few
back.
things on it.
Let me run to the bathroom again.
Do that like normal. Was that during that run? I may have actually done it. Shoot, I don't remember. Okay. Break it.
No idea, I'm back.
I think I have an idea.
Okay.
I don't remember if
This
I've.
final clip, by the way, sorry to interrupt. This final clip is a lot easier if the bike is pointing upwards.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So if it's pointing up, just go dismount the bike and hold like back.
Hmm. Okay, I keep going to the wrong wall.
Yeah, if it goes in the wrong wall, it's a bit annoying. If the nose is pointing down, it will 100% go in the wrong wall. Just point it up, get off of it, point exactly towards like the wall. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it works even if you're facing backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point where you backed out of the menu.
Yeah. So another idea.
I'm listening.
During one of my runs, I teleported during the final cutscene. I have fast travel.
Oh, UK showed you the Yeety strategy. No, you just get thrown up in the air. It's a super weird bug.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
again, you got the logos.
well, I guess I'll check.
And you went new game.
But during like the final mass cutscene, I fast traveled at some point. I don't remember when. And it just brought me back to, oh, that may have been a while ago actually. I don't remember.
Mhm.
I've been playing Sable for a long time now. So everything's a little kind of meshes together.
I really hope this works.
That would be. No. Skull's still there. I'd have to check the full VOD because I don't remember what exactly I did. But I don't think that was when I fast traveled with the cutscene. I think that was somewhere else. I wonder if it was a mix of both things. Disconnects and placement.
I'll try that. In a second. Yeah. I was really banking on the placement, to be honest.
Yeah. Once I
Yeah.
end
Interesting
during,
that you
I'll check.
interesting that you get the logos.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that just happens every time. Right. I've actually complained about it before, but I feel like I just always got logos. Yeah.
I might be going. It is quite possible, be it 2 a.m. that I might have this totally wrong and you always get logos, but I don't remember seeing them when you go exit the main menu.
I don't know. I think I've just always gotten them.
I really hope if it is an actual trick that it isn't like a what's it called? The Steam only sort of deal.
That
Should
would be
have the
kind
same
of cool.
builds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can find build number or anything, but like,
Oh, you can hold both bumpers and both triggers, I think.
oh,
Uh, there we go. Makes sense.
I don't think the final cutscene would have anything to do with it. Because if it doesn't, that would make activating the glitch a lot easier.
Yeah, we didn't get anywhere near the final. I mean, you didn't get it anywhere near the final cutscene.
Well, no, but like, um, I don't. Activating the final cutscene doesn't actually change anything. It just
Yeah, it's just another like trigger.
so. I mean, in theory, by just doing the sand cutter skip, we should be able to activate it again. Because we'll be able to have Simoon and do the whistle clip.
True. I think. Honestly, Shmup, Sam, and UK have the most outright game knowledge. Johnny too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing for the most part.
Yeah, you'll get there soon enough.
Yeah,
Not
I
too
mean,
worried about it.
oh, oh,
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
all right.
So, system exit title. Yes.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
I
don't have
didn't
the
get the Raw
logos.
Fury logos.
That's weird.
Might be Xbox to Steam like difference.
Yeah, it could be. I don't remember how much the clip you made showed.
No, I still got the skull.
Of the run.
Unlucky.
Let's see.
Not much. I mean, you didn't do anything too special.
Uh, I was gonna
Wait,
try
what?
and see if there was like a way to see if there was something that happened different during the opening cutscene other than just the missing um, the missing skull. Oh, was that the wrong thing? I feel like there would have to be other indicators as well, but
Were any of the vines from like that room missing?
that's what I was wondering, is if like the first vines were missing, but I'd have to check the VOD after stream. I might.
You can check it now if you go on Twitch in your videos, but yeah, no biggie.
Let's see. Video producer. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna go grab the sand cutter and give this another try.
All right. I think I'm at the point where I'm just gonna make sure I didn't like do anything super weird while practicing the clip.
JD was a bit glitchy for me too, like
Huh.
flashing forwards and back.
That could be a kind of a good sign, I guess.
Guess we did something
Yeah,
remotely,
we
right?
fucked something up somewhere. Part of the game broke slightly.
Question is what?
And how do we make it more severe? Oh yeah, I did get the Raw Fury logo. That usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, see, told you. It does happen when you cold start the game. I tried that too, by the way. Minus the positioning. I don't know, it's a combo of quite a few factors.
Yeah.
Curious if I can clip with the sand cutter.
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
okay. Okay. I think part of it is I was like I was in a weird, so I clipped Simoon through the wall.
Yeah.
Got on and then like started moving and then immediately left the game. So like Sable hadn't appeared on Simoon yet.
Yeah, that's just the camera. Most likely. Sable like despawns when the camera is fucky.
Yeah.
Or not despawns, but unrenders, I should say. I can clip into the back of the temple like Final Clip style with the sand cutter.
All right, well that's good.
You had your game at 30. Let me lock mine at 30. Just in case. I really hope that's not a requirement. I hate playing this thing at 30.
Well, yeah, I'm lucky enough to have just always played at 30 because I didn't know I could change it.
I play this casually at like 1440 because I sim race, I went full refresh rate when I built my PC and my whole setup. So I try to force everything with VSync on 1440 FPS, but that really fucks with the game physics.
Usually, yeah.
Okay,
But
you didn't save, you just exited the title.
yeah, just exit it out.
Still didn't get the logos.
Like I always get the Shedworks one, but I don't know if I ever had gotten the Raw Fury.
Occasionally we did notice that the Shedworks logo, the white text on the temple,
Yeah.
spawn. Sometimes it doesn't spawn as you load into the game.
Huh.
It does spawn a few seconds later as opposed to like already being on screen when the white fades.
Mm-hmm.
And that does affect loading times by upwards of like 8 seconds.
That's
Yeah, like I didn't get it this time.
all right. So yeah, I got the 2 logos, new game, disconnected a bunch.
No, so I still got the skull.
Yeah, everything in the opening cutscene, other than the skull, seems to be normal. I mean, how long does the Shedworks usually last for? Is it
The white one.
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 seconds max, I think.
Because it may have just like lasted a bit longer, but I don't think that would have done
It
anything.
depends when. No, it depends when it appears, and as long at the moment we only know it affects load times, not actually
Not
geometry.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I've
Fascinating though.
yeah. I mean, something. It should be able to be recreated.
God, I hope so. Controls. Forgot to lock my game. That's 30. Okay,
Yeah.
30 it is. Let's go get the sand cutter.
If anything, the problem would be allowing it in runs because it needs setup.
Uh, yes, I agree. Um, but as long as the setup is normal enough, we know that it carries over,
Yeah.
so that's good. Once you get it. So if the setup is simple enough as start a new game, grab the sand cutter, clip into the temple, and quit at this very specific like location, that's only like a what, 5 minute setup
Yeah. Maybe somewhere around there.
at most, and you keep it forever as long as you don't delete the save file, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
or do what we did and soft lock the game.
Well.
Um, I think that's passable, in my
Yeah.
personal opinion. People may disagree, and they have all the right to.
I mean, like I've seen stuff with um like menu based saves, like you need to save already for something to happen, but
Yeah, there's a lot of JRPGs that use specific save files so they can get this good RNG in a very critical point of the run.
yeah.
So it's not unheard of. There are some precedents. What's the plural of precedent?
Yeah, precedence.
Fuck, Englishman, struggling.
It's yeah. I speak English normally and I still don't know how to. It's
It's not use the language.
no, it's
Read, read, read. Yeah, thank you.
yeah. I mean,
The
lead, led,
lead led. Yeah. Um, a word that still fascinates me to this day. Fucking yacht. Like
yacht.
it's spelled horribly and it's pronounced like in a single syllable, like yacht. Like yeah, the boat.
Yeah. It's
Why 3,000 to 2,000 years of linguistics and we came up with yacht.
go with yacht.
Fuck, man. I can get because you can't whistle with the sand cutter. I can only clip Sable into the temple. You had Simon as well,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering if only Sable is enough.
I mean, from how I exited the game, which was like
Quick,
almost
yeah.
immediately after the clip, I clipped in, uh,
I'm gonna try that.
strafed for a little bit, unstrafed, and then just left. Like I was up against the rock to the side.
Mhm. Okay, I did it. I backed out as Sable was clipping through the wall. System, exit title. Yes. I'm really hoping to get that Raw Fury logo, but it's not happening.
I guess as long if it can be recreated, we know a way to show that it's been recreated.
We have footage. It might not be a bad idea if you have. Oh, you got the double jump behavior.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that was weird. Gotta love those weird glitchy launches.
I've been trying to recreate that on keyboard. I can't.
Huh.
I've only seen it done by Avuka did it on keyboard. He's a Russian runner.
Yeah, it's just like you
Um,
need to like jump at a very specific time.
mhm.
I mean, there's so many weird, buggy things with physics. I think
I didn't get it.
Simoon would have to be there.
I think you're right.
Because it might be like multiple hitboxes being covered at once. Because there's a few meshes in there. There's the wall, there's a few rocks.
Hmm.
So while that makes the setup a little longer, it's not unbearable.
Yeah, all I need to do to get Simon is complete Ibex.
Yeah. And that's like a few minutes. Like 3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm at 30 FPS. I'm gonna try and do like the whole Ibex start
Alright.
and then try the thing.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Because it's just, it's not, it's so much faster. And there's little to no difference. I'm assuming random flags that get done during the game don't matter at all when it comes to this kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's just one specific criteria that we yet to find.
Because with the whistle skip, you kind of clip in like right around here-ish. That's like right through this wall.
Hmm.
So I was like,
No,
not
the whistle clip. Nah, you spawn like next to, further away from that wall. Like, yeah, to your right now.
yeah,
Well, I'm a bit delayed on Twitch, so
yeah.
yeah, you spawn in that bit that sticks out. Exactly. Hmm.
So, and I mean, this wall connects all the way around, and this whole area wasn't exactly functioning properly either. So I think it's
Nah, this is a place where we get the most wall boosts off the yellow wall
so I
because
think
it's
it's
angled so perfectly. So I
yeah.
think the whole area is a bit fucky.
So I think it was, if it was anything, it was being clipped slightly into the wall and into a rock at once.
Hmm.
And then, I mean, because of the logos, I don't know if the disconnects had anything to do with it.
Maybe it's a specific point in the wall. Yeah, I'll do the disconnect strat and everything.
Oh, science. Why do you have to be so difficult and time consuming?
Yeah, imagine coming up with theories and actually experimenting on them and then draw a conclusion as opposed to the complete other way around.
Of
Go.
having, here's what happened, now I need to figure out why. And instead
Yeah.
it's, okay, here's what I think will happen. I can't even imagine.
This game has fascinated me since the day I found it on Game Pass. Like, first of all, beautiful world. Yeah, glitchy as fuck. Performance sucked. It still sucks.
Yeah,
My opinion.
performance still isn't great.
Some people are like, ah, it's a lot better than pre 3.6. Yeah, not really.
Like, well, that's also a very low bar, so.
And I'm the guy with the fucking 370, uh, NVIDIA 370 Ryzen 7 build, whatever. I paid like roughly $2,000 for this computer,
It still
like
just runs like shit.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am the guy. I am one of the people that loads the slowest on a 2020 SSD with all that involved. We did a comparison with all of our like PBs from the leaderboards,
Mm-hmm.
and I loaded like 12 seconds slower than lower end machines. Like, yeah, yeah, good game,
That's
good game.
it's a perfectly built game.
Optimize isn't the first word I use, but
But you know what?
it does
I don't know
it
what the
does
first
come
one
enough.
would be, but it's up in the top 5 at least.
Dude, I love it. Like from a like an art director's or like an artistic point of view, it's
It's so
gorgeous.
good. I mean, that's why I
Yeah,
originally, like, I saw an ad for the game at some point a while ago. I was like, that is a very striking art style.
yeah, I was so convinced by the cell shading and seeing the bike floating over the dunes. I'm like, yeah, instant buy. If it's under 20 bucks, instant buy.
Yeah.
I'll,
And then
and
I
then it came to
forgot
Game
about it for
Pass,
a
and I'm like,
while.
mm,
And then I saw it, like, I saw it again on Steam. I was like, oh, yeah. And I just, like, was like, oh, I've got some money for Christmas. Why not? cool looking game. And
Yeah, I haven't bought it on Steam yet, but I will buy it if uh, downgrading will actually be a problem if they keep patching stuff out.
I tried downgrading on Steam. It didn't seem to work.
Oh, have you tried what Shmup said? Oh, he might have said that before you joined.
Yeah, he did. Like, I checked the downgrading channel, and there's just nothing in there.
Oh, he didn't paste the info there. Fuck. God damn it, Shmup. Nah, he's a great guy. Okay. I'll hit him up and ask him to repost that info. Because I don't have it. He spent like a whole evening
Just like writing
compiling like
out.
a step-by-step written tutorial, and I haven't given a shit because on Game Pass you have no control over game files whatsoever.
I mean, you barely do on Steam either.
At least on
Oh,
Steam
I
you
got the
can
Raw
open
Fury
the
logo.
Oh, I saw that.
And also a weird audio glitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the audio glitch. Did you do
Yeah, like I know
anything
that
different?
No, I just, right as I clipped through the wall, I just immediately disconnected.
Okay. That's some progress.
Yeah. Better than nothing at all, I guess.
White Shadow logo appeared almost immediately.
No.
Unlucky.
But it's where that
Now I'm
logo
curious.
appeared.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to talk with the rest of the guys regarding this.
It's because it's such a little thing that doesn't seem like it should matter, but it's there anyway.
Fuck. My menus are fucked up because of plugging and unplugging the controller every so often. Alright.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Didn't get the logos. I'm starting to think the logos are platform dependent.
Yeah, they could be. Like, no one's runs really start recording soon enough to see if that happens, but it could be a good thing to ask.
I don't mind it. You did stray for a little bit. I didn't this time around. I just clipped into the wall and escaped.
And
Smokes up. Yeah, nothing.
That's weird.
Yep.
I mean, I'll try it this one last time, and then I'll have to go, like, eat and stuff, but we can ask if anyone else gets the logos after going to main menu.
Yeah. I got 2 clips, one with the like the logos and everything, and one with the actual like effect and no collisions. But I think it's best. Do you have storage to download the VOD?
Probably.
It's almost 3 hours. It might be a few gigs.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Alright. I do recommend downloading the VOD just in case Twitch deletes it like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, that's
Or I
what
don't know if
happens
you're
too.
affiliate or something.
No, I'm not. I usually just upload them to YouTube, but
Yeah, I started using my YouTube less and less. I upload my speedruns to Twitch as well. Well,
yeah.
I do stream iRacing in parallel, but not all the time. I still do it for fun and not for the monies. I don't want to become a streamer, I guess, like a full-time job. I don't know if I like it.
That's fair. It seems to be very tiring. You see more stuff about streamers just being like, yeah, no, I'm burnt out than any other profession. I mean, I guess depending on which streamer, they work 8 to 12 hours a day. So,
Yeah. Oh well, I think I'm gonna call it a night as well. It's getting close to 3 a.m. actually.
oh, yeah. Make sure you're not crippled for
Alrighty.
tomorrow.
Yeah, nah, I'll be fine. I should have an easy day. Only have a video to edit and maybe just do some graphics. I don't know. Should be fine
All right. I'll
compared to most days.
I'll keep testing this after I eat.
Oh yeah, no worries. You already found something
Maybe.
pretty goddamn important, I think. Even if it doesn't uh end up in like an actual usable trick, it's still game knowledge. It's still a bit of tech that we've lacked so far.
And
So in my opinion, yeah, go ahead.
depending on what it despawned, that could be legendary for all masks.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh god, all
if it like
masks, yeah.
despawns certain parts of the whale, then you can just walk in. Or
Yeah, you're right. The whale. I don't remember what Shmup and Sam ended up using in like the more quote unquote consistent all mask route.
I think he just like clips into the whale with the bike.
Oh yeah, you're right. There used to be like a very inconsistent jump at some point. I don't know. I haven't learned all masks at all. I want to do it
Yeah,
definitely,
same.
but again, too many commitments at the moment.
Yeah, all masks is a little long.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem because I work 8 hours a day with a 1 hour lunch break, so I'm busy for 9 hours. Let's make it 10,
Yeah.
technically. And then I'm like, yeah, I have like 4 hours. What should I do? Practice iRacing because I really like it. I don't know. This week has been different because I'm getting ready for a 24-hour race
Oh,
this weekend with
very
like
cool.
4 other teammates. So yeah, it's a bit of stress. But usually I'm like, what should I do? Do a couple of races? I don't know the tracks. I need to practice. That's 2 hours of my life. And then I do one race and then, oh fuck, it's 1 a.m. You're working tomorrow. Go to bed, Sonny.
Yeah, that was the best of us.
So it's been complicated, but I'll figure it out.
You survived this long. I think you'll survive
Yeah,
for the foreseeable future.
yeah. Fair. Alrighty, man. Thank you for the stream.
Yeah.
First of all,
Thanks for helping out.
hell of a time.
Thanks
Yeah, no
for
worries.
helping out.
Anytime.
Yeah.
If you want more tips or like want to know the exact inputs or the order we set up to do stuff like the whistle clip and all
Mm.
that, let me know.
All right.
We got videos, we got stuff.
Yeah. I'll ask in the
And yeah,
Discord if
keep
anyone
at
else
it.
uh,
Hmm.
gets all the.
I'll try and make a post tomorrow regarding like compiling information we know about this, and yeah, start testing, I guess.
Yeah.
To each with their own free time, but yeah, you never know.
Yeah. I mean,
Alrighty,
it could
take
save a
care.
lot of time
Have a
in the
good one.
future. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Alrighty, have a good one.
Yeah.
See you.
See ya. All right. I think with that, I'll end stream. Never mind. I'll keep going. Oh God. Gotta love the just. It gives you. Alright, new game. Okay. Try it with the Raw Fury logo and disconnecting controllers. Controller, singular. If nothing, then I'll just end stream. But no matter what, it's been fun. And also, 3 hours. No, all right. I think we're getting closer, though. Because that Raw Fury logo showing up has to mean something. It means we fucked up something. Because it doesn't... It's not there any other time. So... something's been fucky. What it is, who can say? Who knows? It's an interesting thought, though. I'm guessing it's just placement of where we are or something, but... And of course, I'll just check anyway, because we take the skull, which is... Where even does that spawn? I don't even know. As, like, so far we've taken that as the... It worked, but that's not... Doesn't actually mean anything. I think that was... Is it down there? No? That's just the one thing we've seen so far that shows that it worked, but it seems like it did not. Alright. With that, I'll end it off here. Thank you for watching and being... And just seeing whatever the fuck that was. But I've been streaming for too long. I have other things I need to be doing. So, if you enjoyed, follow. If you didn't, don't. And I guess I'll see you next time. Which could be tomorrow. Probably not, though. We'll see. See you then.